Welcome to Kiddo and Janko Wednesdays at Lunch,
Burger Edition.
This week, we're having a very special episode 13 on a Friday the 13th. So it's really Kiddo and Janko Friday the 13th at lunch.
Yes.
Burger Edition.
Yes.
So we decided to do something a little different. We didn't get a real hamburger. We got a hamburger steak.
Surprise!
Whoa. So Matthew, what are your original thoughts on hamburger steak? Have you ever had it growing up? What do you think on hamburger steak?
Well,
What's
Salisbury
your take on hamburger steak?
Ooh. Hamburger steak, or as some call it, Salisbury steak.
I didn't know this until you mentioned it.
I believe they're the same meal.
I'm taking your word for it.
Yeah. It's not a burger, is it?
No, I feel like a hamburger steak, although the word steak is in it, is a poor man's burger.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't even afford normal toppings or a bun, and they're presenting it as if it's something nice.
Yeah, because they're just they're slapping gravy on it.
Maybe some fried onions or mushrooms or mushrooms, you know.
Yeah. It's a burger without a home, I guess. No bun.
I feel I see that.
Own.
It's like a turtle without a shell. It's just not right.
Ooh, a burger without a home, no bun to call its own.
Oh, I like that. Matthew, you are a rhyming genius. But I figured since it is Friday the 13th, we would talk about some creepy things.
Oh.
The first thing that came to my mind is I don't think the National Enquirer exists anymore. Or was it it wasn't the National Enquirer, it was the World Daily News or something. It was like a trashy rag that would
like
run
the tabloids,
articles,
but for things that were
it would run articles
scary.
like about Bigfoot and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember specifically when I was in third grade, we had like a weekend at camp or something, and someone brought this World News newspaper, and the cover story was "Bat Boy Lives." It was this little bald boy with pointed ears and sharp teeth, like a little baby Nosferatu, and one of my fellow students was
co-students.
One of my fellow students was describing how there's this bad boy. He's like a little vampire kid, and they lost him. They don't know where he is now. But from what I read here, last time they saw him, he was on his way to this camp.
That was written in the paper?
No, obviously it wasn't written in the paper. That was like one student trying to like scare his fellow students at camp. Like that seems so appropriate.
Yeah.
But one of my fellow students, I'm gonna name drop you here. I'm sorry, Matthew Gillis. He started crying. He couldn't. He was just like, "Please stop! I don't want to hear it. It's not true." And he was crying. I think someone got in trouble for making him cry. That's that whole story. There's really no follow up because, as it turns out, the claims were wrong, and Bat Boy never showed up to our camp.
There's a lot of camps. There's a lot of places. Bat Boy needs to be in a lot of places. He's like Santa Claus for camps.
He needs to be in a lot of places at a lot of times for a lot of different people.
Yeah, there's different scares to be had, and I think sometimes you just need to get, people dressing up as Bat Boys.
That's it.
Or just the promise, or just the idea that Bat Boy might show up is enough.
Yeah, I think so.
To get the kids crying, to get Gillis crying at least.
And so that made me think, if Bat Boy were to come out there and kill me, I've realized I have some last words prepared.
Oh.
If I'm to die, I have two sets of last words. One is if I give in and go, fine, I'm going to die. It's it. That's it.
So this is a suicide.
Either a suicide or let's say Bat Boy's coming for me and I can't run anymore. It. I'm just going to go down and he's going to eat me up.
You'd let him eat you. You wouldn't jump in front of a car or something.
It. He's chasing me, and I'm just tired, and I don't want to run anymore. It. Or the alternate is if I don't want to die, it's a sad death, and Bat Boy has chased me down, and he grabs me, and he's about to bite me. My alternate last words are, "Not like this." I think that would be the good last words in many respects. You're about to get hit by a bus. Not like this. Or I mean, let's say if it's a slow death, it's not as funny.
No.
If I'm like dying of cancer in a bed and I go like, not like this, it's not nearly as funny.
No, some would say it isn't funny at all.
No. Well, death. Well,
but the I see. It sounds funny, the not like this right before you get, your life taken away from you. But I think in reality, it'd be really sad because everyone would know. It's like, oh, he saw it coming too. Like he even had time to yell out. Like it's not a piece.
And he's not happy with the way he's dying.
No, like this is exactly apparently not the way he wanted to go. And not only was it not a surprise, it didn't sneak up on him. He just got the raw end of the stick here. I don't know if that's even a terminology.
The short end of the stick or a raw deal. If I don't like eating my sticks raw personally, so it works for me.
Whatever. These are good last lines though. You'll have to decide between them though, and these seem like
it's contextual.
I guess so. But in both of these contexts, Bat Boy is coming after you.
That's right. Because that's the only way I'm going down.
Yeah.
At the hands of Bat Boy.
Yeah.
Because Bat Boy lives.
Bat Boy always lives.
Something else in the realm of creepiness I wanted to talk to you about was the stonemasons.
Oh.
I had a teacher in university who I don't know. He took a shine to me. So you'd think that was another like unintentional creepy thing, but no. He took a shine to me. Is that what you say?
You can just say, he took a shine to you.
He took a shine to me, and he.
What did he take to you?
A shining.
He took a shine.
Yeah, and he after one night like drinking in a pub until like 3 a.m. with my professor, he decided he was going to teach me the stonemason handshake.
Oh.
And he made a pledge to me. If I were to find 2 more stonemasons, he would nominate me to be a stonemason. Apparently, you need 3 nominations. So I need to just now track down 2 more stonemasons who aren't really very, they're not wearing like a big stonemason cape or anything. They're not out in the open about being stonemasons. I need to either talk to them and figure it out, or spot their rings that they don't all wear.
Oh, that's tricky.
To try and get into the stonemasons. I don't know what the advantages of being a stonemason are. I feel like it's a old-timey social network.
Yeah.
Where I can just like, I know some people. They'll hook me up with the right things because we're all stonemasons. I don't know.
Maybe. That seems... Yeah, it seems like it's dying out, though, because they're making it very difficult to join.
That's true, but that's the exclusivity.
Yeah, but if you're too exclusive.
Prestige.
So you know the handshake now.
I know the handshake.
So one of the ways is just everyone you meet, give them that handshake, and if they shake you back the same way,
I know they know.
Yeah.
Or they're just mimicking what I'm doing.
No, there's always that.
Possibilities.
Yeah, I knew a girl who went to an open house at the Stone Masonry. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think it's a stonemason temple. They have one downtown.
Yeah, and now that seems also like a pretty good way to meet stonemasons. Go to their open house. They're probably there, showing you their place. But the thing is according to her, they are still very secretive.
How so?
Well, they want you to come in. In what way does having an open house make sense if you're going to let people into your home, but then not show them the things that they want to see and not answer any of their questions? Because that's the thing. She was asking, he's like, oh, like what do the stonemasons do? And I was like, no, we do a lot. We're there's a rich history. He's like, oh, what's some of the history? He's like, well, I may be getting ahead of myself. We can't be divulging all of our secrets. And it's like, there's secrets? What kind of secrets? And it's like, if you come over this way, we'll show you the painting that we have. And it's like, well, no, I want to know more about the stonemasons. And explain to me, how do you join? What type of benefits are there? Where around the world are you situated? None of these questions were being answered. And I guess this girl is very inquisitive and what's the word? just isn't just kind of
inquisitive. Seemed like the correct
inquisitive
word.
is the perfect word. Yes. So I guess after just being questioned too many times, the guy was like, "Well, come over here. I have something to show you." And took
So
her.
she's finally getting the answers.
Yeah, she's like, "I'm getting the answers I need. I'm going behind the curtain."
Back behind the curtain.
Yeah. Figure out what they're all about. No, he just brought her to the rear exit of the building and was like, "The tour is over. Goodbye."
You have too many questions. Let me show you the exit.
Yeah, you can look at the building from the outside. Thank you very much for coming. That's kind
of amazing. I feel like it's. Do you think they just knew that something was up with her? Like she didn't legitimately want to become a stonemason. She was just like trying to uncover the secrets of stonemasonry.
Can ladies even be stonemasons?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't know if they could be. I don't know.
I don't think it's like the Water Buffalo Club.
That's exactly how I picture it.
Yeah, I assume it's very much like the water. No, actually, I imagine it's more like the that club in that episode of The Simpsons than the Water Buffalo Club, the one with the paddling.
Well, yeah. But I don't think there were any women in that either.
No, that's a good point.
And I always picture these kind of clubs to be an escape for men to get away from their wives,
which is strange in and of itself too.
I don't know. It seems kind of. I don't know. It seems like there's only two places. Like if we're going with what the Simpsons do, Homer's always going to the bar. Yeah. But at least this is like a whole club. There's
it's funny because I was thinking, well, that seems strange. In my head, I'm going, just go to the bar.
Yeah, but the bar is sad.
Well,
if you're going to the bar to not, if you're going to the bar because you don't want to go home.
Yeah.
But if you're going to a stonemason.
Plus Moe's. Moe's is a pretty sad bar. Moe is sad. Barney's kind of sad. Lenny and Carl aren't that happy. There's that guy with the cap and the glasses in the corner who never says a damn thing.
I don't think I've ever heard him speak.
I don't think he ever has.
No. Huh. Yeah, see, the stonemasons seem like a much better option at this point. But you are now tasked with having to find 2 more stonemasons within your lifetime. It's kind of exciting.
It is kind of exciting. I don't know if I will. And if I do get into the stonemasons, I don't know if I really want to be. Maybe I join the stonemasons and go, oh no, what have I done?
Well, they don't let you out, I don't think.
Probably not. Next thing you know, death. I'm part of the Illuminati. I'm in league with the reptile men who are controlling the world. And, I'm in too deep. In too deep, Matthew.
This is all coming back to Bat Boy. You're going to meet Bat Boy.
I'm going to meet Bat Boy. I read something else this week that I guess fits into our creepy tone. There is a cyborg Olympics. I read this week and I thought to myself, what the hell year do I live in? It feels like we're already in a post-apocalyptic Mad Max world if there's a cyborg Olympics. And why are there enough cyborgs to have a whole Olympics?
How many Olympics do you need?
There are already too many Olympics. Cyborg Olympics, regular Olympics, Paralympics, Special Olympics. Super Mario and Sonic do the Rio Olympics.
Yeah. Now how do you break it up? Summer and Winter Olympics. Now, are there the Special Olympics, the
Special Cyborg Olympics?
Special Cyborg Olympics. And do they happen in the winter and the summer as well?
I don't know, man. I honestly didn't click through to the website. I just read the news article about the Cyborg Olympics.
I think that's the way you got to do it. Leave it to your imagination, because are we just thinking a bunch of robots here?
Well, no, they're cyborgs. They're half human, half robot.
Yeah. Is there a certain percentage of that would make you a cyborg? Because what if you just have an implant?
Yeah, like if you got a hearing aid, is that a cyborg?
And does that let you
get into the Cyborg Olympics? Yeah. Also, are we having people with like robot arms compete with people with robot legs in running?
That doesn't seem
fair. Are those
fair.
Robot legs making you faster? Probably not in this day and age. I don't think our robot leg technology has gotten that far.
But then at what point, like what if you just have a robot arm, but you're running? Why can't you be in the regular Olympics?
I guess you could. I don't know. Maybe they think your robot arm is giving you a weight advantage because it's so like sleek and futuristic.
Maybe. That's just it's there's too many Olympics, Sebastien.
That's my point. Hold on. All right, so someone's at the door. I'm going to pause and get this.